Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do a New Year's makeup tutorial and this is what I came up with. I wanted to play with some black because black makes me kind of nervous. Excuse my puppy whining, he's whining at my door, but I can't let him in here because he will be all over me. So anyway, remove me, it's okay. So I wanted to play with some black today. I hadn't done a black eyeshadow look on my channel yet, I don't think. So I use like a ton of black shades, some matte, some shimmer, some glitter. So I came up with this look, like a bombshell smoky eye with a pinky nude lip. So yeah, this is my New Year's Eve look. I hope you like this, and if you do and want to see how I got this look and want to recreate it, then just keep watching. So first we're just going to prep the skin. I'm using this Shiseido wrinkle cream, and it has some shimmer in it for a dewy finish, so I really love using this. Next I'm going to go in with my Cover FX Illuminating Primer and just put that all over the face. Next, I'm just taking my Urban Decay Primer Potion and putting that all over the lid. Since I'm doing a black glittery look, I'm going to do my eyes first in case there's any fallout. It won't ruin my foundation and concealer, but it is really a good idea to prime the eyelids first. And then next, I will go in with a black eyelid primer that I got in an Ipsy bag that I've been wanting to try from Peak. And I will just put that all over the lid, trying to stay below the crease, and this will just give us a good base for those black shadows. So the first black shadow I'm going to be using is the Triple Black in the Ofra Holiday Glow palette. It is not a really deep dark black, it's more of a gray black, so I'll start with that. And I'm just taking a crease brush and kind of blending out the edges first, and then I'm going to pack that shadow on the lid with a Morphe flat shader brush. The next shade I will use is Sin City in my Too Faced x Vegas Nay palette, and I believe this is the Stardust palette. And this one's a pretty dark black, and I just packed that right over what we've already laid down. And the last shade is a black that is from Makeup Geek, and this is probably the blackest eyeshadow that I own. And I just put that on top to really make it pop. And that is the shade Corrupt. Next, I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Vice palette, and I'm using the shade Deadbeat. It's a shimmery black with a little bit of glitter, and I didn't want to do an all matte look. I just wanted to use like almost every black shade that I had and just see how it came out. So I wanted to pack on all that I had, glitters and all. So next I went into this new Lancome palette and used the black with the glitter in it. And that one, I'm not sure what the shade name is in that one, but it's so gorgeous. It was in their holiday makeup kit gift set. And then I will just take a crease brush and kind of go over the edges and kind of blend it out so the edges aren't so harsh. And then next I'm going in with the shade Bark in my Ofra Holiday Glow palette. It's just a dark brown, but it's not so overpowering. And I feel like it's a good transition. And I'll just blend that right in the crease, right along the edge of those black shades, and try to blend them together. So once I have put the brown shade right in the crease, I will take a clean blending brush and just go right along the edges of those shades and really try to blend them out even more. So anytime you're working with black eyeshadow or any kind of dark eyeshadow, be prepared to blend your hand off, is all I'm saying. I didn't edit any of it out, I just kind of sped it up so you can see just how much blending actually goes into these looks, because, you know, for the sake of time, a lot of us makeup artists and people who do makeup videos, we edit out all the blending, but it's really a lot more work than it looks, so I try to keep it in sometimes just so people can have a realistic idea of how long these looks can take if you want them done right. And I still don't feel like I've perfected this look. I've only done it once or twice before, and I didn't do it quite this dramatic, so I'm still working on my technique, but I feel like it turned out pretty well. So next I'm just going in with my Kat Von D liquid eyeliner pen. This is one of my favorite liquid eyeliners. Highly recommend it. This one is very well worth the price. So yeah, but I'm just doing a small winged liner with this look just to make it a little more defined. And so next I'm just going in with my Wonder Brow in the shade Taupe and just outlining and filling in my brows. Nothing special here, and obviously I don't know how to make a makeup video without getting out of focus and not making sure that I am recording correctly. I'm so sorry, I'm terrible at this, but yeah, I just did my brows there. So next I'm just taking this Real Techniques blending brush and blending just a little bit more, because, you know, we have to have it perfectly blended or our OCD will kick in for the rest of the day. Okay, so now I'm just taking my Tarte Full Coverage foundation, and honestly I wish I hadn't used this, but it does look better for videos and photos, but in person I feel like full coverage foundations just are terrible for my skin. Not that they're bad, just it makes my skin, like, you can see every detail, every fine line, every pore, and it's just not cute in person, and it's really honestly not great in this video, I'm just saying, but it's fine, it's fine. What's done is done. But I just added a couple of the Cover FX illuminating drops in the shade Moonlight, and I think I just put 2 or 3 drops in with the foundation and just blended that in with my brush, and then went over it with this Equate Beauty Blender, which I am loving. I just tried it for the first time today, and I really like this beauty blender. Highly recommend it. So once I had my foundation nice and blended, I got my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Light and just went under my eyes, down my nose, forehead, cleaned up my brows a little bit and a little on my chin, and just went in and blended in with that beauty sponge by Equate again. And yeah, then I take my Cover FX illuminating setting powder and set under my eyes and set the rest of my face so we won't get creasy under there, and of course just a little more blending because we have to. So now that we have the top lid done, we need to work on the lower lash line. We can't leave that bare because it'll just look strange. So I'm taking my IT Cosmetics waterproof eyeliner and putting that on my waterline. This is supposed to be no tug, but mine is a little bit dried up, so it is no longer no tug. And then I just took that triple black shade from the Ofra Holiday Glow palette and smudged it on my lower lash line and just smoked it out a little bit. And next I'm going to take my Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette and just contour my cheekbones and my forehead with that. So next I'm just going to take a eyeshadow brush and contour my nose with the Kat Von D palette as well. Now I'm just going back in that Ofra palette and using the bronzer. I would suggest not swirling your brush in this bronzer because I forgot how pigmented Ofra products are. So yeah, I would just lightly tap it. You don't have to swirl. But yeah, I just bronzed up my face and my forehead with that. And then I just took a little more of that Cover FX setting powder and blended it out a bit more. Now I'm going to finish up the top of my eyes. I wanted to finish it off with the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art Lid Line and Lash, and this is in Gold Glitz. It has a gold eyeshadow and then a black glitter. I just used the black glitter right in the center of my lid, and it's a good idea to wait for that to dry before you do anything else. But next I just took my Hourglass finishing powder, and I believe this one is in ambient lighting, and finish my face with that. Then I'm going to take my Cover FX highlighter in the shade Moonlight and highlight the tops of my cheekbones, my nose, forehead, and Cupid's bow. So now I'm going to take my ColourPop highlighter in the shade Over the Moon. It's just a lavender glittery highlighter shade. It is New Year's, so I figured I would just go all out and add lots of glitter, and I just put that right over where I put that Cover FX highlighter. Now I'm just going to coat my lashes with my Smashbox Indecent Exposure mascara, and I am going to pop on some of my Azarito Cosmetics lashes. I do have a code for 10% off at checkout. If you'd like to check that out, I'll leave it linked below. And yeah, now I'm just going in with my Estee Lauder Double Wear lip liner, and I'm going to blend that in with my finger so it's not such a harsh line. And then I will coat my lips with my Joseph Colors liquid lipstick in the shade Lazy Daisy, which is actually a perfect match for this lip liner. And this is actually my favorite shade right now and my favorite liquid lipstick. Highly recommend it. Love it so much. So yeah, and lastly I'm going to set my face with my Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. I love this. This is such a luxurious feeling setting spray, and it on the pump it like makes it come out as like a fine mist instead of spraying you like a Power Blast hose pipe or something. But yeah, I really like this setting spray and I love the packaging. So this is the completed look. I hope you all have a happy new year and be safe if you're going out, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below and hit the notification bell for updates. And I love you, and Jesus loves you too. God bless you all. Bye.